This race in London, there are potentially 7 different drivers who can still win. So we come to a season finale in our 10th year, and it feels like the most intense weekend of racing we've ever had, because someone is going to stand on the podium on the end of Sunday knowing that they're the world champion. I think if you go back to the start and you talk to the founder, Alejandro Agag, he would say it would have been inconceivable to him after that first couple of races that we would have made 10 years. Because we're a tiny startup business back then. We had 0 fans on day one. We now have 400 million fans. The cars weren't particularly fast. Top speed of 140 miles an hour, now over 200 miles an hour. 130 races in, racing all over the world. Quite an unbelievable story.
What is the track like this year?
The London track is different to many of the other tracks we race on, so it's very tight, very technical, very complex. So in some of our races, like even Monaco, on Monaco we had over 200 overtakes. In London there will be much less than that. So what that means is qualification's really important. So you want to get front of grid for qualifying because it's a very tight technical track. Around 2/3 of it outside. So you've got the River Thames and beautiful backdrop of London, and then it comes inside the Excel Centre here. So you get about 1/3 of the circuit inside, which is pretty unique.
I want to talk about the E360 partnership. It's been 6 monts since that was formed.
Yeah.
What's happened in that time?
Do you know what? A lot happens in 6 months. They're like dog years at Formula E. I say every year's worth about 7 years, so a lot. But the intensity of the two organisations, so the PIF and Formula E, so two like-minded organisations coming together, so two innovative organisations committed to sustainability, committed to progress, came together. And there have been so many brilliant ideas. So here we are together in partnership, trying to increase our learning about sustainability and what we can do differently.
How do you make that connection between, yes, this really exciting, exhilarating race and this thought leadership event taking place here?
When this series was founded, it was founded on 3 principles or 3 pillars. The first pillar was world-class motorsport. So we wanted to be, in time, the preeminent motorsport in the world. Second was advancing EV technology. So we view the racetrack as a laboratory where our manufacturers and our teams are learning about EV development, and that learning goes straight back into their road cars. And the third pillar was a platform to educate around carbon, around climate, and around sustainability. So for us, it's not about putting them together, they come together from birth. So for us, those 3 things go very much hand in hand.
It sounds that you're as excited with the thought leadership event as with what's happening on the track.
I think it's the track that brings the excitement. So when we're putting out clips and we're on broadcast TV, people want to see the racing because the racing is thrilling and it's exciting and it's highly competitive, close combat racing. But we use that to open the door to a deeper conversation, and that conversation is about technology development and sustainability. If I got to the end of the year and we'd had a world-class racing season, really thrilling, but we hadn't moved the game on in terms of sustainability or development and technology, that would be a pretty lousy year for me. So those 3 things take equal measure, equal precedent in my business.